down. King David here. This is Monday's lesson. I'm going to go through the tick list. So I'm going to start with singing praises to the living Creator. All praise higher, higher, forever and ever, the living Creator. I want to praise you forever, because you are my Creator. I thank you for the gift of life. Thank you for all the blessings. Higher, I love you. I'll praise your name forever and ever. Praise right high forever and ever, people. The living Creator. I'm going to do a show for blast now. So the living Creator, to call out to Him. This is the widow, the needy, the outcast, the stranger, the homeless, those of injustices, and destruction to our enemies. All right. Let's go. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We are prisoners of war, and the enemy broke the Third Geneva Convention laws. They're not setting us free, and they should do. In the Third Geneva Convention laws, it states, as soon as hostilities are ended, then prisoners are meant to be set free, and they use the Admiralty law to steal our lands and states. Okay, let's go, people. Praise higher, higher, the living Creator forever and ever, man. Okay, next we're going to do the law now. The law of the living Creator, which is not done away. Look at my sign, look. There's King David's face there. Look, if you can see my eye, man, there. Look, there's my eye, my little bun on top, man. Got my dreadlock bun. Not dread, it's the beautiful locks, man. The bun's like a crown, you understand? And you got my flipping love, peace, save lies there, man. It's the wicked world governments put their weapons down to love peace, man. It's within their powers to bring peace, man. But I like chaos and disorder. Law of the living Creator. To love higher. It's in the law to love Him, the one who made you. Deuteronomy 6, verses 5. To fear Him reverently. Deuteronomy chapter 6, verses 13. Deuteronomy 10, verses 20. Not to put the word of higher to the test. Deuteronomy 6, chapter 6, verse 6. Okay, people, we're going to make it quick today. Next, we're going to go to Ecclesiasticus. Ecclesiasticus next, people. Alright. Ecclesiasticus, chapter 23, and verse 21. 21. You best believe it, champion. Two sorts of men multiply sins, and the third brings wrath and destruction. That's right, my champion. A hot soul is a burning fire. It will never be quenched till it devour something. And a man that is wicked in the mouth of his flesh will not leave off until he has kindled a fire. To a man that is a fornicator, all bread is sweet. He will not be weary of sinning until the end. And then this part here, which I wanted to focus on, sins cannot be hidden from higher. Every man that passes beyond his own bed, despising his own soul, and saying, who sees me? Darkness compasses me about, and the walls cover me, and no man sees me. Whom do I fear? Thinking that no one will. The Most I told you, the Most High is always watching. He's taking notes, man. Do you understand? The Most High will not remember my sins, and He understands not that His eyes see all things. For such a man, fear drives from him, and the fear of higher, and the eyes of men are fearing him. And he knows not that the eyes of higher are far brighter than the sun, beholding round about all the ways of men, and the bottom of the deep, and looking into the hearts of men, and into the most hidden parts. Do you understand? Nothing is hidden from the Most High, man. You best believe, man. Okay, people. Next, we're gonna do my tick list. Tick list. So we've done the law. Tick. Done the Torah. Papa Ball today. I'm going to be doing Dumdai verses 1452. If you want to go and look at that, and also go and Google "Letter to the Jews" 1199 about baptisms. Okay, how we never used to do baptisms. All right, people, go and Google that in your own time, man. "Letter to the Jews" 1199 and Dumdai verses 1452, man. Okay, Shofar Blast has been done. Truth Pack. Go to Israel Zedek King David Ministry Facebook for the free Truth Pack. Okay, people. Older videos, go to Ministry of Justice YouTube. They've tampered with my smart device. This is a borrowed device, so go to Ministry of Justice YouTube, Zedekiah King David Ministry YouTube for older lessons, Isaiah David, Sweet Singer of Israel, Facebook for up-to-date posts, and up-to-date posts on King 85 David shows on YouTube, Isaiah David 45 TikTok, up-to-date things on there. Okay, book highlights next, and then a history lesson. So book highlights is going to be taken from this book again. The Secret History of Human Resets, the Mud Flood of 1834, the 1587 Plasma Event, and the Biblical Flood and Other Historical Reset Theories by Donnie Davis. Okay, we're on page 139. Why? It says, were buildings from a previous civilization called Tartaria demolished because they are too beautiful? Trying to enable you to be able to see it as well. The lighting's not the best in this room. For our modern society, if the elite are to maintain their false narrative that our ancestors were primitive, then they must destroy buildings indicating how advanced civilizations was. Perhaps a few buildings from the Tartarian civilization were kept to seed our modern society. However, once our modern society became viable on its own, older buildings were phased out. Shortly after they were allegedly built, full stop. The reasons why are mere speculation. So yeah, go and check it out, people. This is interesting. The Chicago Federal Building was built in 1905. So we are told the Federal Building was can't see that, constructed over a steel frame with exterior walls of brick sheathed with 500,000 square foot of grey granite from Mount Waldo, Maine. The interior details were accented with terracotta and can't pronounce that one. Doors were oak with brass hardware and US molded into the doorknobs. Mahogany was used in courtrooms and other offices. Marble from Tennessee, Vermont, Maine, and Italy was issued in corridor floors, wainscoting, and stairways. It was raised in 1965, only 60 years after the completion. The excuse to make room for generic skyscraper. It is one of America's lost landmarks. Mud flood theorists note the excavated mud flood windows typical of historical buildings. Was this a building left over from the past that was too advanced for modern people? We're going to continue the investigation, people, regarding this. Next, we're going to look at I don't know where my book is now. I did have it out, but there was a book, wasn't it? Read. Excuse me, people. There it is, my book. Memoirs of the Secret Service of John Mackay. Let's go back to today. That's right, my boy. He was a spy who went to spy on the Jacobites, my family. Today we're going to be looking at Montague Venables, Bertie, Earl of Anningdon. And the spy describes him as, let's get in the light so you can see, of a black complexion, part 40 years old. Okay, our images were whitewashed. Remember, we used to follow the Hebrew calendar. We now follow the Gregorian calendar. Okay, people, that's my lessons for today. Think of me as a modern day Robin Hood, man. Trying to take from the rich, the elite, who took from us, the everyday Joe, and I'm going to give back to the everyday Joe, man. Because I use the Admiralty Law to steal our land and states, the Kescovy Act 1666, man. That does look a little bit like me if you look at it, man. Same kind of hat and that, man. Alright. He tucks his socks in as well, man, to his trousers. Anyway, people, have a wonderful day till next time. From King David or Robin Hood, Shally in.